Well, hello, fairy friends. I am back and I have a little bit of a haul. Now, I have to confess that this is probably about a couple of weeks worth of things. However, I have not had a chance to sort through it. So I thought, you know what, I'll go ahead and do that here. So I think what I'll do is try to keep things, I happen to have certain themes or categories here, so I'm going to try to keep it grouped, but if I don't, then I don't. Now, I don't know if I already showed this strawberry shortcake lunchbox, I guess. I guess that's like a lunchbox, but that's not what I'm going to use it for. I will probably be putting some strawberry shortcake themed things in. And then this was brand new. It was at the thrift store. I guess someone had ordered it off of Shein. So, and then they decided they didn't want it. So I got it for rather cheaply. So apologies if I already showed that. So I'm going to be doing strawberry themed things that I just happen to have been finding. I found this notebook, and this was at TJ Maxx, and it was really cute. They have a lot of different strawberry things. And yes, it's not strawberry shortcake, but it's got that same time period and cuteness that will be perfect for in this room. And I got these, and I've already washed them. This is a onesie, and this is going to actually be, I'm not putting this on a doll. I have an idea for this, and it has to do with my strawberry shortcake plastic, the big plastic strawberry house. That came out in the 80s that my sister-in-law gave me. So I have an idea because I don't have any furniture. There's no furniture. So I'm just going to make my own like I do with my regular doll houses. Only I want it to be cute. I want it to be strawberry themed. And so I've been picking up little prints that could be upholstery for chairs or couches, curtains, or even bedding. So just keeping my eyes out for strawberry themed prints that have small print on it. Sorry about that. And then here is a kitty cat. I'm babysitting my niece's kitten again, and the kitten has her way. She gets to go where she wants. So I promise you, I took these straight home and washed them. They just have cat hair on them. So this one, really cute. Pink and white pinstripes with the strawberry. So that is going to be used in the dollhouse. So I'm going to put these things all together and get them out of the way. I thought I had one more Barbie thing. Oh, I do. Okay, so I got this album, and it was at Walmart. Haven't gotten to listen to it yet. I do have a record player, but you know, honestly, I got it because I love the movie. It's such a fun movie. And I just thought, I need that for the artwork and all. And it says it's candy floss vinyl. So I actually, you know what? I should probably just open it up for you guys since maybe one of you might want to see it. I have no idea. But I just got it for the graphics. And then I got this. And this is not new. This came out at some point, probably in the 90s and, or early 2000s. And it's just a little, kind of like a purse, little tin. And that came from the thrift store. So I'm going to go ahead and open this. So, because the picture shows red, but really, I wish it was pink. Okay. But I can listen to all of these songs on my phone, like I said. And I do have a record player, so I'll probably give it a little spin, at least once, but I really just wanted it for up here in my room. A little bit about making the movie. Oh, look how cute. So there's like additional graphics there. And what I'd like to do is I need to get another frame. I have a couple of my favorite albums. Like I have a David Bowie album and a couple others that I got the frames for that you can get, so you can hang up your album. So that would be really cute. Really would. I could have that and this in 2 different frames and hang it up here in my guest room. That's 80s and 90s theme. Oh, that's so cute. I wish that they didn't do the fold right there. You see how they did the fold right in the middle of her face? Gosh. But that's a cute little folder. I mean, poster. I wish they hadn't done that. Alright, so now all that's left is to see what the album is. Oh, it's so cute. Ah. Look at that. That is so pretty. Barbie Sounds. I had to show that to my daughter because we didn't open this up. Like I said, I have a bunch of things that I haven't really looked at. I guess I will do a few of the Easter things that I've been gathering up. So these are salt and pepper shakers. From the Dollar Tree. And I have some ceramic tabletop decor, ceramic baskets and egg holders with the little bunnies and stuff. And this just goes with that. I saw these and I said, I don't have salt and pepper shaker, so that'll be perfect for Easter. These came from the Dollar Tree. They wanted $5 for these. I got 2. I think it's a little bit much. $5 for this pillow that's not that big. The reason that I got it though is I am going to make a plush pillow, and I'm going to actually change it from, because as you can see, this is supposed to be a bunny, but the ears aren't that big as compared to the face. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually cut off the ears, sew it here, and then put the ears farther down. So it's a puppy, and I want it to look like a vintage stuffed animal, only it'll be a just a face of the animal, and then have that in my vintage nursery. So what I'd like is a little, shape like this that I'll sew on. Did not bring that stuff up. Oh my gosh, that's downstairs. I got giant googly eyes for this to complete the vintage look, but guess what? Downstairs. I left it in my doll studio area. Okay, so for this though, because I saw online, some people who did their own, new but retro looking kitty. No, hey, stop that. they created what looked like retro stuffed animals, and some of them with their eyes closed are so cute, and they had lashes. So that's the idea here. So with the googly eyes and some felt, and some plastic noses, which I have, and eyelashes, I want to make them very cute. So not necessarily for Easter. Well, actually not for Easter, for all year long. And I wish they had pink. I did not see pink, because I really would have liked a blue one and a pink one. So even though I'm not making something for Easter with that, that is the Easter set. I'm on a mission to create a mini book fair, like when we were kids. So this is like actually early 90s, I believe, but this was almost brand new looking. It was $1 at the thrift store. And so this is, and I have others. I have a few of these books that are young adult and also kids. Just to put up and have my own little pretend display that's more like, the display is supposed to look like a book fair. Now, don't ask me why I'm doing that. I have no clue. Okay, one of the things that I still need to get are some, I want to get some puffy stickers and some scratch and sniff stickers to add to my pretend book fair. But everybody remembers there were extra fun things besides the book. So these were actually at Walmart. So erasers, I remember not these, but fun erasers that you could get to put on your pencils. And you could buy those. So this is all part of it. I won't keep them in the box. I'm going to come up with a cute little display for them, so it looks like you're really coming into a book fair. And then, okay, so these ones came from Walmart, so I'll make sure in case anybody is wanting to find out about. Okay, I'm pretty positive that these were at Dollar Tree. So, and these just look like 80s. This right here reminds me of the Lisa Frank. So that is the mission for this. I'm still building upon that. I want to find the pins that has the different ones, like 5 different colors, and then it has the thing and you push it down. I remember that was the prestige item to have in school. These just reminded me of the colors of the pencils that I would have in the 80s, or pens. Now, these are mechanical pencils, and I'm actually going to use these, but they're just colorful. I think they'll go really well in my 80s, 90s display here in the guest room. These mechanical pencils are really good for whenever I am sketching, because they're much easier and they erase much cleaner than just a regular pencil. So that's what those are about. Put those over with the other pencils. And then these are at the Dollar Tree. It's a little boom box, and it's a notepad. And so it's got the boom box shorter notepad here. I mean, that's gonna go in the book fair. Now this looked like something that my brother would have loved. So I just got this. It's very cute. Also a notepad. And then this one that is just roller skates. And then another design back there. So kind of, I don't know, kind of remind me of like the Trapper Keepers. I got this off of eBay. So it is a locking diary. So that'll be cute for in here. It's not necessarily for this book fair idea that I have. It's to go with the 80s things and along with the little Gizmo doll that I have. This is the last thing for the things I'm putting back to make this pretend book fair. And it's these little poofies. They're calling them poofies, and I don't remember what we called these little pom-pom pets, but these were at the book fairs too. And sometimes then the teacher would give out these. They have a little felt feet, googly eyes, and little antennae, and then they have like a little message on them. And then you pull the stickers off of the bottoms of their feet, and then they can stick somewhere. So I thought, oh, that's perfect. And there's like a ton. These came from Walmart or not. This should have been with the Easter stuff, but this is for the dolls in here to have. And these came from the Goodwill. So evidently these came out at some point. They remind me of those jelly shoe baskets. Like they came out at about the same time, only the baskets were made of a little bit more solid plastic. So anyway, not for my decor downstairs on the table, but for the dolls. And that should have been with the Easter stuff. And then this was, for some reason, this was together, taped together. And then this little necklace with a bell. So I thought that was cute. Okay. Here is a 80s item. And I do have some Pound Puppies. I found one in the box, big one. And I have two of the large size, but then I saw these on clearance at Walmart. So I guess nobody wanted these cute little guys. So I think the two big ones that I have, I took them out of their box. They had their little birth certificate inside. And these ones has a birth certificate here, or I should say certificate of adoption. Because this is so small, I'm gonna take them out of it, make sure they're detachable. But I'm keeping the whole packaging because I think that's kind of iconic too. How they were packaged was kind of a neat idea. So those are those, and those were on clearance at Walmart, but I'm sure you could look anywhere, maybe even on Amazon, to find them. And then two more clearance items. Now these were late 90s, early 2000s is when the Bratz came out, the Bratz dolls. And then there were, of course, the baby Bratz. And these were also on clearance at Walmart. So here's that one, and I no longer have any of my daughter's Bratz. I don't think she had the baby Bratz. And I actually only let her to have the Barbie dolls when she was younger. The Bratz dolls looked more dressed like pre-teen, so she didn't get into the Bratz, or I should say I didn't really get them for her until it was she was a little bit older. So, but she didn't have any baby Bratz. So I thought, oh, this is cute. And the packaging is also quite memorable, and I don't want to say iconic, but kind of it is. So I don't keep things very often in the package, but if the package is neat, I'm going to, because I don't know, it's fun to see it in its original packaging. So here is this one with the brown hair, so cute. Oh, this is Yasmin, and what was this one? Chloe. And I think that is it fair. Let me know what you think, and if you want to see any more of these. I don't ever really go on like a spending spree. There's always just more things that are more important. So let me know what you liked best in this little haul, and let me know what you think about my little book fair idea. Thank you guys so much for spending some time with me. This is my niece's little kitten that we're watching for. She is a character. All right, thank you so much, and I will see you guys next time. Bye-bye.